بس
انا وماركو وجاد لابسين بلو اليوم، مش مقصود.
انا كمان بلو فاتح.
هلو جهينة، هلو نجا، ميشيل ولما. مورنينج، كيفكم؟ ما بعرف. جود
بونجور.
مارا كمان. شو اخبارك؟ لما بالحال جهينة كيفك؟ نعاد عليكم جميعا.
الحمد لله.
فطر سعيد. ميشيل هاي كمان.
هاي.
اول مرة
علينا وعليكم يا رب.
ميشيل هاي
هاي بسام، انا شفت عندك على لينكد ان، مش هيك صراحه I joined. ايه
you haven't changed by the way.
نحن منفل اذا بدكم بس خلي بسام.
لا صراحه
That's a compliment.
لا مش هيك، بس قصدي انه شفت عنده الايفنت تبعتكم على البيج عنده، هو كان عمل لها شير على لينكد ان، ومن وراء انه شفت الايفنت.
احنا عارفين الجاست تبعنا سبيشال اليوم، حيلحقوه كتير، هيجينا جاست من ورا. فما شاء الله. اجين ينعاد عليكم جميعا. صار بعتقد رمضان عم بيكون اجواء رمضانيه للكل. هلا السنه كانت شوي بالبيت يعني، بس انه فانوس وكذا، ان شاء الله تكون هالاعياد منيحه وشو نصير باك تو نورمال. بعتقد لازم نرجع باك تو نورمال، ولازم بس ناخذ البريكوشنز. the only way لنجرب نرجع نعيش بحياتنا طبيعيه، لانه اذا رجعنا باك تو نورمال ما رجعوا علي كثير الارقام حنخلص نكمل. اذا رجعوا علي كثير الارقام بده يرجعوا يضربونا بالبيت. فعلى امل ما يرجعوا يعلوا الارقام، نضل هيك باك على
نوين.
اوكي نار بدك.
Yes, I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna start. First of all, as usual, I'm gonna share with you the screen to just give me the permission to accept just sharing my screen, Muhammad.
ايوه كلنا عندهم.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Who can share all participants?
The security
اللي اعطيناكم زادوها هذه هلا جديده وكان start sharing مثلا. اوكي صار معك هلا.
Okay. هلا عم تشوفوا my screen. You can see my screen. So we will start with the intro for today. We got to know each other as usual to ice breaking. Then we're gonna start with our special guest for today, Mr. Bassam Karam. We'll spot the lights on for marketing strategists, directors, and managers, how investing the necessary resources in CRM can save considerable budgets and provide insightful data for analysis and decision making, how failing to build a healthy CRM can often stand behind the failure of a business. Sarah, it's so interesting topics we gonna cover today with Mr. Bassam, and actually we're gonna share it also with you all. Actually nowadays with the new technologies, relationship marketing has taken on a great importance. Mass emailing, impersonal offers, mailing discounts or promotions, product launches, and other commercial actions making no sense if we don't know our audience well. As well, the main objective of any service company is to base its marketing strategies on building a long-lasting customer relationship and aimed at improving the quality of services. Establish these long-lasting relationships and offer added value to the service provided, which is a prerequisite to successful marketing strategy. So, what does the role of the CRM from the marketing perspective? Can CRM lead to better marketing of your products and services? Is the CRM a storehouse of information that we can obtain from our customers that allow us to design marketing actions and strategies based on our needs to reach our company's objective, which is increase sales and customer loyalty? So all these questions will be discussed today with Mr. Bassam Karam, our marketing expert with more over 8 years of experience consulting for business in various industries, hospitality, healthcare, real estate, automotive, media, entertainment, and events. So welcome, Mr. Bassam.
Thank you. Merci, Sina.
It's our pleasure today to have you with us. And also, I'm gonna start directly with you, Bassam. Tell us more about you, about your experience. The floor is yours.
Okay, good to see you again, everyone. في حدا عنده مشكلة نحكي أكثر هيك informal English Arabic?
Actually,
you can, but it is recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a different. Yeah.
Okay.
بس feel free أنا رأيي ما بأثر.
إيه تنخلي الأمور هيك friendly أكثر وأوضح. قد ما في I will focus on English. In some cases, we will be having some.
We have attendees from outside Lebanon, so we are not able to speak.
Okay. No problem with that.
Okay.
Okay. I'll start with a little intro about myself. Then I will explain what's the starting point that got us here doing this session specifically. And getting hooked in a certain way to advancing CRM and ERP. 3, which is the most important, how I, as marketing strategist or director or consultant for a business or manager for any account, how do I make use and how do I need CRM and ERP? And finally, the challenges that we need to handle and treat, all the barriers, all the problems that prevent us from getting where we need to get in matter of CRM and ERP, especially in Lebanon. We can take the case of Lebanon and project it into other places. Probably some bigger countries have a better understanding in that field and have a bigger market that allows them to invest in that field. But still, we reach a point where we think the challenges we share in the Lebanese market are not very different than the challenges that we face in other markets as well. So, to start about myself, I studied mechanical engineering to begin with at EUB in Beirut, but I didn't work in engineering in the technical sense. I was more into business project management. The first company I worked with was in the field of media and advertising. So this got me in touch with clients where we actually deal either with them directly or through advertising agencies or PR agencies or marketing consultancy agencies, because we provide media and advertising solutions. So this is where I was starting to sense that there was something wrong with these people. It was weird the way advertising or campaigns were being booked, what was being published, the material that was being promoted, the strategy adopted, which was then creating a problem at the level of measuring the results, because things were being improvised and done in a random way without really a serious strategy that's connected together. And therefore, results were being measured based on one single media at a time. Actually, I thought at that time that the problem was with PR agencies or with advertising agencies or with marketing consultants. When I then moved to establish my own company in 2012, and the goal of my company was to start supporting businesses with strategy and solutions for marketing and promotion and advertising. This is where I discovered that the actual problem is at the level of these companies. And the problem wasn't really only at the level of agencies and consultants. So the weaknesses we had to face in the market and the absence of data was actually at all levels. Your questions, in the beginning, how does CRM help marketing, improve marketing.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that there is no marketing without CRM. It's work. And when you're doing marketing without CRM, you're actually working, but you're not doing marketing. You're just doing something, and we don't know what to call it. Okay, it's like mixing flour and water and oil, and you get something baked, but it's not a cake. So
أنا عم تسبح بالبانيو مثلا.
Exactly. We will get to prove that and sense it in today's presentation. Okay, so this is how things evolved with me over the past 10 years or 11 years, I can say. This is one. Two, why am I here and what's the perspective I'm exposing? Because I am not an expert handler of CRM platforms to begin with, but I am the one who needs everything that comes out of CRM and ERP. We will explain how as well. Two, why am I here personally? It's good to share with everyone that it started with an experience we had together where we were trying to collaborate on a platform that uses data from CRM to visualize and analyze and help marketing directors in their decision-making process. We might speak about it a little bit in a while. Two, and the most important part, maybe we can, or the most important idea we can mention, is that the only person who can initiate or push forward the use of CRM and ERP is the one in charge of marketing. You will not expect it from business owners unless they have an advanced understanding of digital platforms or of their marketing needs or of their really advanced level of business. And you will not expect it from other staff, because they need, in most cases, they need less work to do, which is something you mentioned in the last presentation. So the one in need for data to analyze, visualize, and make decisions is the one who will push forward the need to invest in CRM and ERP. Because without them, as we said, we're just doing work, but it's not marketing, it's something else. It's advisory based on intuition, it's advisory based on field experiences, it's advisory based on comparison to what everyone else is doing in the market, or following certain trends, or just whatever we studied as cases and examples online or at university, but this is not professional marketing. And finally, the reason why the marketing person is the main focal point in this process is that the marketing department or director or strategist is the one that sets what kind of data do we need, depending on the business. I'll give a little example, which is what got us together in a previous experience. If we're mentioning a food chain, for example, or a chain of restaurants.
Yes, ma'am.
And I need to come up with an offer. The simplest thing to do. If I'm not basing it on demand and the history of orders, it means I'm either copying my competition or I'm simply using intuition. Like, it's just beautiful to have a burger with a Coke and fries at a certain affordable price. But then why can we not have something else that sells much more at much higher profit, reaches more audience for less budget spent on marketing, and get much better results?
This is the key, by the way. This
is something we can have in hand, and we're going to prove it today. Okay. Now, why isn't this happening if it was that beautiful and that easy? We're going to cite different challenges, but mainly I will start with two main points now. One, our companies, their mentality, their structure, who's doing marketing, what's the level of knowledge of the owners? That's a big subject to tackle. And two, how is ERP and CRM introduced to these people? Are we just coming to sell them software solutions and just train them how to use that software? and get them to do all the thinking and hard work of how to do all the changes in their company and in their management and in their culture to actually use that software, I don't think it works this way. So there are two approaches to handle. One, what are the challenges we are facing at the level of companies? And two, how are we introducing ERP and CRM to companies that do not have it, or are not making good use of it, or are not investing in the right place to begin. Okay, so that's a little introduction. I will move to the second idea, which is the main starting point. What got us to discuss the subject now here? It started with a personal experience with a client in the past 2-3 years I worked with, which is actually two clients I will mention. One which is in the food business, which is one of the food chains, and one which is in the healthcare sector, therapeutic clinics, and so on. Okay. One, when it comes to the food chain, I will start with an example. It's a food chain that has more than 20 branches in Lebanon and abroad. Okay, when we came to analyze some data at some point, we were lucky, first of all, that the call center was collecting some data, at least contacts and phone numbers and addresses and history of orders. We noticed at some point that one of the branches was doing exceptionally well, much more than others, although management was the same for everyone. When we came to analyze how come these high numbers in orders are taking place only at this branch, this is where we noticed that we investigated a bit because it wasn't stored in the POS system. We noticed that in that specific
We lost voice.
And while the other 20 branches branch managers, that they need to do a certain effort and go provide preferential offers to all the police and army stations around them. And this is where we witnessed a very interesting percentage increase in sales within 1 month. And when we speak of 20 branches, this means that the result we were getting from one branch got multiplied by 20. So imagine one bit of information, how much increase in sales it provided, and at what cost. Just we took advantage of the 1 hour idle time that normally takes place in food chains between 3 and 4 p.m. to get these branch managers to go make a couple of visits for a period of 5 or 6 days.
Here, Bassam, can I ask you a question? How can we make the employee adapt to this, to collect data, to have the passion to take data from the customers? How can
Excellent question. When we did that, this is where the business owners started thinking, damn, we've got a lot of income that is not exploited. We lost a lot of money for 10 years with just one bit of information. They started imagining, how many bits of information are we missing? Are we not noticing that we can invest minimal effort in, or even more, not necessarily minimal, but then that could generate to us much more income. Otherwise, if this wasn't happening, what would they have done? If they needed to think of a solution to increase the sales of their branches, what would have happened in a normal scenario? Call for a meeting, get the marketing department, get the sales department and the operations department together, tell them we're not doing well, and we need to have a marketing campaign. Well, then what would be the obvious solution? We're going to get a fancy presentation on the week after with so many options, 3 quotations from everyone, TV stations, social media campaigns, money spent left and right, traditional media versus new media, and all these debates, get to sponsor things, get to do everything except what's needed to be done. Like just get to look at the branch that's doing well, try to understand why is it doing so well, and just do it for everyone else. It's just data analysis.
Exactly.
So then, this is where the business owners got asking questions.
And this is important.
What kind of data do I need?
Yeah.
I think just my interruption here. اسم الله عليك مش مخلينا نحكي اليوم بس you have a point, something that they have, the business owners, they have to know, or the owners and the management, that sometimes they might do a marketing and get 100, let's say, leads. Okay, this is not this is not an indicator that they did the good marketing, because they might be doing, as Bassam said, a smart marketing using based on numbers and really professional based on the CRM and analysis, that they will get thousands of leads. So this is, they may be missing hundreds or thousands of leads because they are doing this bad marketing. They get them only 100 of leads. So this is, I think.
No, Muhammad, and this is not the only problem. The problem with campaigns is that their results are one-time results and temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one's better? To build a relationship that goes on forever,
recurring, and
or to make a campaign that gets results for the next 3 months.
Yeah, totally
so
right.
It's all about priorities. It doesn't mean, I have to be clear, it doesn't mean that building relationships replaces doing campaigns. No, at some point we need to do campaigns. And this is where I will mention another point. Why did I choose burger combo to make a campaign for? Why didn't I say that my campaign needs to tackle the speed of my delivery? What made me decide that it's the product I need to market and not a certain feature about my service? How do I know? If I need to make a decision between these two choices, if I need to have a balance in hand, I can only choose one of them at the same time. Okay? If I have, through my data, I'm collecting, let's say, complaints, and I notice that a lot of people, or most of the complaints, are about my delivery speed. Okay, I noticed that, and I treated that. My delivery order used to take 1 hour, and now it's taking 30 minutes. So I need people to know how many new clients am I getting from combo offers versus how many clients I am retrieving because I tackled what got them to move away from me. If I have 1,000 clients complaining about my delivery speed, and they just went to buy from other competitors, like that's 1,000 leads in hand to begin with, okay? And I tell them that now my delivery speed takes 30 minutes. That's, I have 1,000 clients, I have 1,000 orders in hand with simply one message. Otherwise, on the other hand, if I'm promoting a combo offer, okay, I might get 2,000 orders today, but the 1,000 clients will keep ordering for today and tomorrow and next week and the week after. Besides, I might get new clients that were not among mine, that are disappointed from competitors because they have delays in delivery. I will win them over. So actually, I might end up getting 5,000 new clients from promoting my delivery speed versus 2,000 people from promoting a combo offer, or vice versa. It might be the other way around. But how can I decide? I need data in hand. This is where I, as marketing consultant or expert or manager or strategist or director at the company, this is the kind of data I need in hand to decide. It's not because the design looks good. It's not because somebody else is doing, excuse me. It's not because somebody else is doing a combo offer that I need to do a combo offer as well. So this is where I start moving away from my competition. Like if I'm planting a tree in the land Now agriculture is becoming trendy. What's more efficient? Nurturing in its own soil, or thinking about how other trees are growing. It can keep thinking how other trees are growing, but then it will lose the nutrients it has in its own soil. My data is my soil. This is where I am planting my business, my people, my customers, my potential target audience. This is what I need to nurture on, and not what my competitors are nurturing on. We do have common grounds, yes, but I need data to realize what's the size of this common ground. Is that common ground bigger than my own soil that nobody else shares with me? Or is my own clientele and data really unique, and I can grow it to raise my competition barriers and move away from my competition and adopt a blue ocean strategy? So all these questions are not really complicated. That's my job description as a marketing expert. But then they all come back to one point: what kind of data I have in hand. When I get to raise these questions as marketing manager or director or strategist, I get to ask for what kind of data I need. This is why I mentioned in the beginning that the way ERP and CRM is being sold.
It differs between industries. Sorry, and I have to interrupt you. But
yes,
it differs.
Yes, it differs. It differs between industries. Like in some cases, you are selling products. In other cases, you are selling a service. And even types of products differ. Even relationships differ between business to consumer kinds of business, or business to business, or business to government. And even if it's in different sectors, if it's in luxury, if it's in food, in healthcare.
Depends on the retail, restaurants.
Bassam,
yes.
Can I share my own experience in that point?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm currently the database manager at Liban Post, and I would like to raise one particular and important point that you're talking about: gathering the data. So I know in food industry, it's very easy to gather data. Why? Because when you are ordering food, mainly, you are obliged to give your address. So basically, to deliver the food, the customer needs to give his address and his full information. But for example, in our industry, if you go to a PO at Liban Post and you ask for his data, if he's selling, for example, a recharge card or any service, we don't need his full information. It's very challenging to have the customer information, and he's frustrated to give his information. So definitely, it's very different from one industry to another. Okay. So in some cases, we gave incentive to our agents to gather data. Yeah. We arrived to this point to give incentive, and I can assure you we have a lot of duplicates like any big company. And before doing this data analysis that you were talking about, we have a big challenge before to have this good and clean and mistake-free database. So yeah, sometimes it's easy to do the quality and data analysis, but in other cases, we have a lot of work before being able to do this step.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, I have a couple of comments. I'll add to that. It's not just hard to collect the data.
Yeah.
One of the big challenges we face with almost all businesses, and you just raised a very important point I was going to speak about in the challenges. One, who is entering the data?
Exactly.
This is a big question. Two, how do business owners or managers perceive data entry? Is it really, allow me to think after the end of this presentation, is data entry really a cheap job, or should it be the most critical one? Because when you come to visualize, I'm sure you are a data analyst as well. You do some analysis or visualization, I suppose. When you come to analyze and visualize, if the same data is entered in different ways, or is not written correctly, or typed correctly, or entered in the right input box, you are going to miss a lot of real information. That's going to lead you to wrong decisions. So this is where we need to raise the first question or the first questioning to all business owners and managers. Are you really investing in data? CRM is not just the software. CRM is a whole infrastructure in the company. And not only technical, it's cultural, it's managerial, it's about the human resources. It goes back to the roots to how you recruit. It goes back to the roots to who's your HR manager. If that HR manager knows how to recruit the right people, and these right people have the right tools in hand, and then these right people we are investing them with the right skills to know they are sensible towards these data, and they are entering them correctly. And then at the second stage, we're going to analyze them and visualize them.
بسام سؤال هون بس تعقيبا على ميشيل مشان يكون السؤال تبعها كثير مفيد لانه كثير حتصير سيريس. اليوم ليبون بوست from their guest or customer, what do they need as data? Do they need all the address? هون السؤال يعني اليوم مشان يعملوا efforts انه let's say انه the restaurant طلبوا كل الادرس لانه they want to deliver this food لانه الكاستمر اصلا he will be satisfied once the food is delivered on time. So قديش كان الادرس accurate قديش. اليوم بليبون بوست الكاستمر رايح لعندهم هو he's getting the service in their store. What do they need as data like the industry like their industry?
Okay, I understand. One, Michel is providing data not only to marketing. Michel is providing data for operations, I suppose, for sales, for marketing, and for other departments as well. If I want to speak from a marketing perspective, I might probably need more the address type rather than the real address or the real street, or actually the address area. I'll give two examples. If I am getting to visualize on a map or on a screen the distribution of orders and the concentration of addresses, I can notice certain weaknesses in certain areas and strengths in other areas. This is where I can get to investigate. Why do I have less deliveries or orders in a certain area than comparing to another area? I can do my investigation and I can come up with any campaign or marketing activity that treats this issue. Or I can position my campaigns in places that generate more revenue to me. I'll give you an example. If I have very little orders or delivery orders in Tripoli, and I have a bigger concentration of orders in Beirut, and I need to book an outdoor campaign for Liban Post. Which one do I choose? I have two choices. Either in Tripoli to increase the rate of orders, or in Beirut to maximize my profit. Okay, from where the maximum potential orders exist. At this stage, yes.
Yes, Mark عنده مداخلة.
Yes, the part that you're talking about is 100% right. But the point that Michel wanted to discuss, that it has 2 points. Whenever they're collecting data, especially from the kind of service that they do for their clients, Michel talked about what incentive do you give. Usually as marketing, whenever we want either the email or anything, we want their consent and we want to give them something back to give us this information. Whenever a client comes and take a recharge card, first the client is coming fast. He wants to take this card and go. He wants to pay and go. So whenever the person at the post is gonna take like 5 minutes to take his information, it's gonna be hard for the client to accept it. But whenever you go like to transfer money at OMT or Western Union, you are pleased to give all this information because they're explaining. It's a different kind of act and different kind of service they're doing. I am with you to take only like from which area are you to understand this.
No, I just give an example. I just give an example. How can I make use of my existing data to begin with? Okay, that's what I mean. Now, when it comes to, you mentioned a good example where someone is taking a recharge card, and I have no creative way in hand at the moment to make this person stay for another 5 minutes and give data about themselves. But then I need to think, do I really need it? One.
يعني هذا كان
Or
سؤال،
two.
شو الداتا اللي needed ساعتها بتحدد صح؟ What is the
Okay.
data needed? In
Okay.
case she needs the data, you can give them a 10% مثلا وfill this and get 10% قبل ما تعمل الاوردرز.
Okay, I can handle that situation in different ways. One, I can definitely, there's a part to lose. I will not be able to cover 100% of people giving me their data, unless, for example, I give them incentives, for example, to buy it online, and this is where they have to insert all their information to buy it. It might be probably at a certain discounted price that gets them to buy it online rather than in person. This is one. Two, I can get that information from a different service. If I could link, I can just with a click on my software just mention that Bassam, for example, bought a recharge card, and I have the data of that client from a certain mailing service or a certain payment service or a phone bill payment service or whatever other service. Then I can get it from a different source. Okay, this is one. Three, it depends what am I analyzing. If I'm analyzing sales, I just need the numbers of the store that is selling, for example. So really, it actually depends what kind of data I need that will dictate if I really need to make the effort and invest in collecting data specifically from the person who is buying a certain recharge card. Because at the end, I don't want to lose the client simply to get the data. The point is to retain the client. Okay, so in some cases you need to compromise a little bit.
Yeah, but from a client perspective, sorry, Sinar, one second. From a client perspective, they may understand this and sometimes no.
Right.
It's a different like situation every time.
Exactly.
Because of what is happening, and if they expect that the agent will ask them this information, they are pleased to give it, and even without an incentive. But if they don't understand that it is important for them to give this information, they won't. Like whenever you go to give in Liban Post a package or you want to pay something, so you expect them to ask you, where's the address, where you want to send it, why you send it, give me your ID, and they scan it and everything. But in other places they won't. It's especially the kind of business that is asking for the information, if it's reliable and trustworthy. Like Liban Post is a trustworthy name and everybody knows it. So whenever you go to this location, you trust them with your information. But whenever you go like any cell phone store, like he will ask you for your information, he was like, man, I don't know that I can trust you with my information. That's why I won't give you this. For example, if it's,
thank you, because you highlighted on an important point. We have to understand the limitations. Okay, there's nothing without limitations, including what we're talking about. Yani, I can expect to have an advanced CRM for a company like Liban Post, but then projecting that on a little store that does Liban Post and money transfer and sells recharge cards and so on, often driven by one person, which is the owner or an assistant. No, this is far-fetched. This cannot be done. This is why I was mentioning that CRM is really a whole infrastructure. In some cases, you have to do the balance. Like imagine a cell phone shop investing in a CRM, in an advanced CRM structure, where he needs like a department sitting behind him, collecting data or monitoring people, like hiring 3-4 employees to do data collection. But then the result will not be equal to the cost. So somewhere you might need to compromise and take the risk. Like it's impossible to apply what we are talking about on all levels of business and all sizes of business. Okay, this is one of the challenges we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so at the end, we might not find immediately a solution to the specific question where someone is buying a recharge card and I need to store their data because I might need it somewhere. Okay, it might not be an obvious question to have a quick answer for. But then, as I said, one of the quick ways of thinking is I could get it from a different service. Like what you just mentioned. If I am that store and I can never collect data from people who are buying recharge cards, this might help me decide get a different service that ends up giving me this data, like sending parcels or buying a different thing that gets people obliged to buy that.
Yeah, but one idea can be solved very fast whenever you're taking the information from the client is you don't have to ask him for it. You can simply give me your ID. Your ID has a unique number on it, and that ID can help the business to avoid duplication.
It could be. After all, as I said, there must be someone in the business asking for a specific data because they need to analyze it, and then we can find what kind of data we need. We just do not do it the other way around. Like go find ways to collect data with the hope that one day someone's going to use it.
I personally, I could offer, I could tell the customer, I'm gonna offer you a gift on your birthday. Can you just fill this small card with البيرثداي ادرس وايميل؟ يعني انا بدي ابعت لك بعيد ميلادك كادو على بيتك.
So again, it goes back to how crucial this data is for me.
Exactly.
As
I give the incentive based on it. صح.
Exactly. يعني كمان I need to think, do I really need to annoy my client every time he comes? For what purpose?
صح.
Okay. So there are some services or some actions taken where it's hard to collect every data we can imagine. Okay, unless it's worth it, unless there's something out of it, unless it's I really think that no, I'm gonna need to annoy my client regardless of the results. So it really depends on the need, what kind of data we need. Okay, so it's the other way around. We don't think of how to collect the data and then think how to use it. We need to think what kind of decision we need to make that decision, what kind of information we need in hand, and to have that information in hand, what kind of data we need to collect. So it goes the other way around. Okay, so if in the case of Michelle, Michelle can do a little bit of imagination and think what kind of data she needs to collect, but then the data she collects needs to serve a purpose. If she doesn't get a request from management or operations or sales or marketing, like data is immense, and you need something, you need a specific request from someone. Okay, and this is why we mentioned at the beginning that I'm here as marketing, because I am someone supposed to be providing what kind of data I need to request. Imagine if Michelle is in charge of data at Rivan Post, and the people who are supposed to do this analysis have no clue what kind of data they need to request. What would Michelle be doing then? And this is one of the main challenges. Again, maybe we should have talked about challenges in the beginning. But then, this is the case with most, probably, I don't have accurate data, but probably more than 90% of businesses in Lebanon. Who's in charge of marketing in companies? But most of the companies are small and medium enterprises. بنت خالتي وبنت عمي وهيدي واسطة يعني. Who's the person in charge of marketing? There are two crucial people in the company, and others, we're going to speak of them. One, the one collecting data, which is often underestimated and underpaid and recruited in a wrong way. And in most of the cases, you face it, I guess, Mark or Muhammad, with different businesses you consult with. They can't even write the name of the person correctly. How do you get them to collect your data? They can't type, they can't write a full sentence correctly. We're not even sure how they graduated from school. Yani, that's a real issue in every business. One. Two, excuse me, Sinar. Two, who's handling marketing? Is it just someone, a relative who graduated last year? We just need to give them a job. Is it someone wasta? Does this person handling marketing know what is the job of a marketing manager or a marketing director, even worse? Does the marketing director even, in most businesses in Lebanon, have a clue what kind of data they need to make a decision? I can tell you, no. I have worked with tens of businesses and they have no clue. In most cases, the chief marketing officer or the marketing director is one of the partners or one of the relatives of the owners, because most businesses are family businesses. Okay, so what they do is just enjoy the fancy position, wear a suit, and make decisions. And this answers one of the big questions of this seminar. How are businesses failing at that high rate? How do we sometimes go to consult for a business that has been there for 10 years and doesn't have any single piece of data, and they have a marketing director who's been there for 10 years? Man, no, شو كنت تيجي تعمل in your office? No.
You will not.
Give me a little description. You came at 9 a.m.
Any marketing guy. خليت لنا صاحب يا بسام بدك تروح.
بسام بفتكر في there is one idea that we need to watch out, that we have to go to the primary source. Nowadays, marketing students are being graduated without the knowledge of what the CRM is important for the business.
Exactly.
We as CRM providers and ERP providers, it's very important to start the knowledge and the information, how much it's important from universities, or highlight more that as a marketer, you have to use CRM. And as a data analyst, it's very important how you control this data with the sales and the operation.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Sorry, Muhammad. I'm going to ask you a question. This is why وعدتكم بأول السيشن إنه ما راح يبقى لنا صاحب at the end. My question, Muhammad, honestly, what's the percentage of marketing directors that you meet that know what CRM is?
0.00.
طب what do they do? يعني شو job description تبعهم؟ يعني this is a
social media. Social media. It's about social media. Marketing, it's social media.
يعمل لك واحد للماركتينج خلص.
Okay, great. So ما هون this is why again I'm not blaming companies. هيدا الوضع يعني ما فينا نجي نفتح blame game ونقول وننظر على العالم انه نحن بنفهم وانتم ما بتفهموا. لا, this is not the case. نحن يمكن صار لنا an opportunity to confront certain situations where وعينا على الموضوع وتعلمناه and we chased it وصلنا لهون عم نعمل هيدا.
It's not a culture. غلط عنا انه it's يعني اليوم everywhere in the world يعني بتلاحظ كلهم they base all their decision on numbers. يعني اليوم جوجل is one of the best company, all their decision on numbers. نحن بلبنان ما حدا بيطلع numbers. هيدي يعني culture غلط.
انا ما بدي لومهم، رح اقول لكم ليه ما بلومهم.
ما بدي لومك.
اولا لا لحظه رح اقول لك شو. رح ننطلق من الاكزامبل يلي مارك قاله يلي هو محل صغير شو بيعمل. رح نرجع على فكره انه لما I need to venture in having a proper CRM infrastructure القصه منا هينه. يعني في سوفت وير، في تريننج، في لايسنس، في الناس يلي عم بحطوا الداتا وما فيهم يكونوا بالحد الادنى للاجور عم يشتغلوا يعبوا داتا مضبوط. خمسه في quality of the marketing directors، في the people doing the analysis and visualization. It's a whole network of people. في proper connection مع المانجمنت، مع الاوبريشنز، مع الفاينانس، مع يعني when you go into ERP a bit where everyone is connected together and they have to collaborate and work together on a certain common standard. يعني
في الستريم كله تبع التشينج مانجمنت كمان.
Of course. This is why I was mentioning marketing when هيدي من the very important advantages that I was going to mention. when marketing drives proper management of CRM, and it happened with me 3 times, with 3 businesses, 3 out of 3 that I consulted for, generating data requests coming from marketing, leading to advancement in CRM. In all 3 cases, one in the food business, another one in the healthcare business, and another one in the entertainment business, they all led to serious changes in management, which required change management in the company. 3 out of 3 cases. هلا كنت عم كمل فكره سوري انه ليه I don't blame these businesses. اولا the size of the market in a lot of cases ما بيسمح حجم البزنس يكون عندنا proper investment in CRM. This is the truth. Okay, or else it has to be like minimal, and like you were mentioning in the previous presentation you did, it's going to be probably an Excel sheet at best, or maybe a little notebook written by hand. Okay,
could be service.
It could be. This is one. 2, as you said, Mark, marketing people are not being formed properly academically to understand that. 3, we have a lot of issues related to business owners and how things were always channeled towards sales and operations and accounting rather than data and marketing, and which is why they failed at both. Okay, so I do not blame them, as I am channeling where should this start. Okay, only if you allow me to take like 10 minutes in a row, okay, I will not be boring or annoying.
We'll extend شوي.
I wish I will mention 15 points how I, as a marketing strategist, director, manager, or even business owner, if I'm handling the marketing part, how CRM serves my job description. Okay, I'm going to go through them one by one.
15 على الخبريه عطشنا 15.
Okay. No, they are quick points and they are really effective. We're going to give a little examples that will make the idea much clearer as well. One, the most simple, to collect data, but then to visualize data. So I cannot do CRM without visualization. It will be just collecting data for no purpose. And this is what a lot of businesses do, by the way. You can notice, I'm sure you know of cases where they really invested a lot in CRM and ERP because it was just beautiful to do it. And they don't use them. They don't use that data correctly and efficiently. Okay, because the marketing or sales or operation departments don't really know what they need to know. Okay, so collect, visualize, analyze data, and make decisions accordingly. Okay. 2, to plan campaigns. Okay, why am I buying this TV ad spot or outdoor billboard or social media ad and paying money for it today? Why am I promoting something in May and not in June? Why am I promoting it in summertime and not in wintertime? Who's my target audience? Why am I promoting it to people at the age or male people more than female people? Okay, like I'll give you an example. Who knows if more male people buy soap than females? Do we know? Does any supermarket in Lebanon know? I can assure no, they don't know.
ما بيعرفوا.
Why are the campaigns addressed towards women? Did someone tell them that more women buy soap than men? It might be the case. It might be the case, but do they know it? No. Maybe if they tried selling soap to men, it might sell more. Who knows? That's just an example. So, who's my target audience? What are the expected results? Okay, like when we mentioned the case of the clients I lost because of my delivery time versus the clients I might get if I promote a company. What's the size of the audience? What am I expecting? Am I going to spend $500,000 on a campaign to get 10,000 in return? Or am I aiming for 3 million? How do I set my target? if I do not know the size of the result in advance. If I have CRM, yes, I can know the exact result in advance with a margin of error that doesn't exceed 5%. I've done that personally, okay? If I've done it, so everyone can do it, okay? And then my positioning, we mentioned the case of Liban Post. Am I buying that campaign in Tripoli or in Beirut? Why? Which one? Do I test Tripoli that has less sales, or do I take advantage of Beirut? I might do the test in Tripoli only to find out that my problem was not with advertising or people knowing that I have the service. Probably my customer service was bad. Probably the store manager was someone arrogant. And no matter how much advertising I spent there, I will not get the result. If I have proper CRM, and through that CRM, I discover that in a certain area that has equal purchase power to another area, equal need of my service as other areas, equal infrastructure of my business as other areas, why is it performing less? This is where, when marketing demands data from CRM, this is where human resources and finance can investigate if the problem was with advertising or with management. They can investigate the reasons why, with the same conditions, two entities of the business are performing differently. Probably they do not need to spend $500,000 on a campaign. They might need to pay an extra $1,000 to get a better manager. But what's happening now is that businesses, because they do not have CRM and they do not have people, the right people demanding the right data, they go for wrong decisions. They go spend $500,000 on campaigns that do not generate results. They're throwing $500,000 in garbage. To get what? Nothing. Then what do they say? What's their judgment? The market is bad. Then the next day, a competitor comes in, opens up a store, and wow, it's doing great. And they, what do they say then? People are ناكرين للجميل يعني العالم ما حبتهم هن ما بيسوا. They never acknowledge their mistake that they spent in the wrong place. كرمال شو? I lose $500,000 just simply كرمال ما ادفع $500 زيادة to get a better manager who knows what he's doing. وكرمال ما اروح اشتري proper CRM software. طب ايها اغلى؟ النص مليون دولار اللي راحت هي مره واحده. يا حرام قديش في businesses they spend and they lose all their money on marketing campaigns that are done while they're not needed. او معمولين للناس الغلط او للاودينس الغلط. Like رح اعطيكم example كثير بسيط. If you come to do an SMS campaign. طب اليوم تجي عندك خليني اقول انا ما اعرف ليش طالع قبلنا برجر اليوم. خلينا نقول fish burgers. خلينا نقول you are promoting your fish burger, okay? انت او حكينا كثير عن الرسم. خلينا نقول انا I sell mobile phones بما انه مارك منشن. طيب بيجي بقول انا كثير ذكي عندي database, I have a CRM system, انا تمام. I export my database وببعت SMS to all my clients انه I have a new Samsung. عملنا دعاية، اوكي؟ طيب why do I need to send 10,000 SMS to my 10,000 clients telling them I got my new Samsung while في 500 واحد من هؤلاء 10,000 just bought a Samsung last week. طب ما كان في يوفرهم هؤلاء 500. يعني I can analyze my data, optimize my data, and send 1,000 SMS to the people who have the highest potential to buy this phone. Out of these 1,000, I will get 100 phones sold. Out of 50,000, I will still get 100 phones sold. So أنا عم بعمل budgeting غلط. I'm choosing the wrong target audience while I have the data in hand. فكيف بقى إذا I don't have the data؟ بروح عند SMS provider بقول له please send me random 50,000 people. I'm paying 2 cents or 3 cents per SMS, and I get nothing. I get nothing, or I sell 10 devices. While I could sell 100 devices to only 1,000 people. So هون شو عم نحكي؟ We are achieving 3 targets at the same time. One, I am optimizing my work and I'm being more efficient. 2, I am minimizing my cost. 3, at the same time, maximizing my profit. Normally, we say it's impossible to minimize cost and maximize profit at the same time. Well, this is a proof where we did it. Imagine projecting هال-SMS campaign الصغيرة على a whole budget of marketing through all platforms: TV, outdoor, mobile marketing, social media campaigns. Imagine if I was able, only by having the right CRM platform, to one, minimize marketing budgets by a minimum of 60 to 70%. I'm backing proven numbers. I've seen that in front of me. 1. 2, at the same time, maximize my results and increase my sales by 100 or 200 or 300%, only by knowing who's my audience, who are my customers, what do they do, how do they behave, what kind of data I'm collecting from them. So imagine, هون رح نرجع على the basic question: how do I get businesses convinced about this? If they don't sense that money, أنا بقول لك one SMS campaign where they paid less and got more results is enough to convince a business owner that they need to do something about it. I'm sure إذا وفر عم نحكي SMS campaign لأنه أبيخ شيء وأسرع شيء، أوكي؟ إذا قدرت تفرجي business owner كيف بكامبين وحده وفر $500 وطلع $5000، اوتوماتيكلي رح يفكر انه هاي $500 فيها تكون $500,000، وهي $2000 اللي طلعتها فيها تكون مليونين. لبزنس اونرز وخصوصي in these conditions where بدنا نوفر اكثر, we need to optimize more and we need to generate more returns لانه the current economic crisis unfortunately is hitting everyone. This is where they will need to start thinking out of need. But again, they need to see it. They need to sense it بهالبساطة. They need to feel it at hand. Okay. Another idea. وخصوصي هلا لأنه we're relating a bit to COVID-19 and the crisis. When people didn't invest earlier in CRM and they came to survive the crisis and they opened and they have zero data from pre-crisis. How do they know who among their clients still have the purchase power to buy their products? I'll give you a second example. I know in the beginning I give the example of the food chain. I'll give you a second example where I'm dealing with healthcare services that are costly and are somehow a luxury. They are not covered by insurance. If we had not previously taken the profession of the people, of the customers in our data system, and we have 10,000 customers, okay, I was able to extract the 2,000 people who work in professions that did not get affected by the crisis, okay. So I was able to get in touch and do marketing to 2,000 people only instead of 10,000 and get them to come back at a rate of more than 40%. Now imagine how disappointed I would be if I was contacting 10,000 people, among them, let's say, people who work in selling billboards, who have been doing zero sales since, we don't know since when yet, probably since 2019, since the revolution began, and then now with COVID-19. Okay, and contacting them, telling them to come do some sort of luxury service. What would be their reaction? This would be ridiculous. And how much effort I would be placing to contact back 10,000 people to tell them that I'm open again, versus telling just 2,000 people that I'm open with simply a message. Yani imagine with proper use of CRM, how much, especially in times of crisis, my costs are reduced, I can and I have a chance not to exit the market, to stay and even do much better than before. Okay, that's an example. This is why CRM is not only an infrastructure, it's a long-term investment. One, because it prevents a business from failure. This is your only immunity. By the way, this is the only thing you carry with you. If you're selling a franchise, if you're getting a partner on board, if you're selling shares in your company, if you're growing, if you're building a partnership, what's your asset? It's how many people you have. It's the data you have. Like now, if you're going to do a campaign, if you're doing a campaign with an influencer, the thing you ask, how many followers do you have? Like, reflect it to a business. How many customers do you have? How much do you know about them? This is your main asset. Do we still have time?
هلا انت كريم ونحن من الساعه. لا ما بعرف نشوف الاوديو صراحه بعد.
I need more 5 minutes to mention the other points that I need.
تعال ست بأي point 5؟
لا فتحنا هيك parentheses. We were in point 2. Okay, so حكينا عن ال collection و visualization. حكينا عن planning the marketing campaign and making decisions. 3. Yes.
Sorry Bassam, but we can extend it للوحدة و 20 minutes يعني. If it's okay, please reply by chat if it's okay. So if you have more questions, yes.
نسجل اللي مش قادر بيحضرها بيرجع recorded the last 10 minutes back.
Just reply.
I just need 5 more minutes. Okay.
Okay.
I will go through them quickly بلا ما كتير نشرح. 3. It helps me create, modify, or remove products and services based on their performance and based on who's buying them. Okay, either through quantitative analysis, like in numbers and sales and so on, or through qualitative analysis, like descriptions of complaints, of whatever kind of data I'm collecting, or surveying, or statistics. This is where, by the way, people will start understanding statistics. It could serve as complementary tool for CRM. Okay. 4. I can compare and evaluate defects. This is where I mentioned one branch of a business doing much better or worse than another branch of the same business with the same conditions. So I can compare and do some sort of managerial audit to understand if the problem was from marketing, was it from my product, was it from the culture surrounding my business, was it because of the quality of my management, or what was the problem? Instead of just going directly and spending money on marketing without really auditing what's the problem, what's the real problem. Okay. 5. Sorry, that was point 4. Point 5. I needed, and this is a technical need, to optimize my social media reach through at least 2 basic points. 1, Facebook pixels, especially for e-commerce or online stores, and offline events. Okay, when I get to link my CRM data to my social media accounts. And if people want to research these 2, if anyone is not familiar with them, Facebook pixels and Facebook offline events. They are necessary to optimize my social media ads and the tracking of my conversions in sales.
Yeah.
Okay. Point 6, as we proved before, to save budget, optimize spending, and maximize revenues. We gave a strict direct example of it a bit ago. And this results in, while people think that this results in less investment in marketing, the actual result is a dramatic increase in marketing spending. Because when you know that you have the right ROI, that you are spending in the right direction to the right people with the right message, then you will spend more because you will be touching the result with your hands. Okay, but you're spending more in the right place. Point 7 or 8, sorry, I missed the count. To fix my understanding and the expectations from marketing. Imagine when I show a business owner how much opportunity they lost, how much wrong money that they spent in the last 10 years, and the marketing director is sitting next to them. So I give them a better understanding what's the role they need to expect from their marketing directors and from their marketing managers. They need to fix their job descriptions. They need to go more into data analytics, and correct data collection to be able to make decisions. Otherwise, they are just improvising. They are working, they are doing something, but it's not marketing. Okay, so this is correcting the perspective. Another point we just talked about it a bit ago, to increase the value and monetize my brand. When I have clean data and advanced data, this is where my brand is worth much more. If I'm selling shares, if I'm building partnerships, okay, this is what my partners need. This is their weakness. This is why I care to partner up, for example, with you, Muhammad, with ScrollUp. If you have a data of 50,000 clients, you try to market your ERP services to them, and I have a business that does something complementary. It's your data that I need, not you, not your company. It's your data that I need. Okay, so this is about brand value. Crisis survival, like the example we gave a while ago, post COVID-19. The only thing you carried from before the crisis is your data and the quality of your data. This is what will be your seed fund. It's not money, but it's your seed fund to begin to reinvent and recreate your business. The last 3 points. What I mentioned during the course of our talk is that having the marketing demand the right data, and when we demand the right data, we impose the establishment of a proper CRM structure. Handling the CRM structure requires a certain culture of management. It leads automatically to business transformation, and it provides appreciation for the idea. It minimizes the resistance against digital transformation in companies, because especially people in operations and sales, they resist change, and they resist digital transformation. They like to keep doing things the way they've been done, although they do not enjoy the same results. Okay, and the final point is it gets me to shift my attention away from competitors, like focus on my data. I have enough data to get 10 people working and thinking and imagining and being creative. I have no time to think what my competitors are doing. So instead of imitating my competitors in a wrong way and doing what they have done and getting different results because what they have done was built on a different kind of data, I'm focusing on myself, on my customers, and on my own information. Okay? And finally, it gives my business a new understanding, not only to marketing and data, but also to finance, because when I expand from CRM to a whole real ERP system, it gives a whole perspective of collaboration. It unifies the way people think together as finance, management, operations, sales, customer support, and every single level in the company. This is all the result of the right marketing people asking for the right data and therefore imposing investment in CRM, because it costs much less than the losses we are going to bear, and it is my only weapon to survive crises. And this is the only asset I carry in any partnership I build, in any sales I do, and in any expansion I wish to make for my business. Sorry, I took much more time.
لا بالعكس, thanks much.
Thank you.
بس أنا بعتقد يعني it will be very interesting to show يعني من اللي حكيته اليوم, لأنه في كتير قصص it applies على different industries, different angles, different way. الستادي اللي عملتوها اللي اشتغلت عليها حتى أنت وسينار فترة ومارك, اللي كانت على lesson, أنا برأيي we can do a very focused session مش next week اللي بعدها يمكن للريستورانتس مثلا, and to show where all these important figures and info and the way of thinking, you show them in a real case scenario, تحكي شوي تعطيهم hint what is يعني وين CRM عن جد it helped you to do this smart. أنا سميها smart marketing. يعني اليوم everybody can do marketing، بس فيك تصرف 1000 وتجيب 10,000، فيك تصرف 1000 تجيب مليون، فيك تستعمل يور داتا بدون ما تستعوذ حدا ثاني، وفيك تروح على الداتا اللي موجوده على الفيسبوك اللي بتعطيك اياها، مع انه نحن بلبنان منا كثير ملتزمين بالداتا. يعني بتطلع انا هذيك اليوم كنا عم نعمل مثلا تارجتنج للاي تي جراديويت، صار يجينا ناس ما خصهم
different sectors.
from different sectors. So I think what you are saying is really important. بيبين اكثر لما نشوف شويه examples وداشبورد وداتا in front of us. بس انا بلاقي شغله واحده ضويت على موضوع كثير منيح اللي هو ماركتينج، اللي هو اول اسرع ريتيرن اوف انفستمنت. يعني اليوم لما تجيب سي ار ام سولوشن او تنفست ان سي ار ام سولوشن، اسرع محل بتجيب منه ريتيرن اوف انفستمنت هو الماركتينج، اللي بتخليك من وراء السي ار ام تعمل better marketing. It's very important. I hope
to get better sales. Yes,
better sales. بالنهايه you need your numbers. احنا اليوم كل الشغل تبعنا when we bring solutions is to bring more revenues. كيف نحكي يعني get more profits بدك، لانه بالنهايه لما نجيب ERP لنحسن اداء الشركه، get more sales, get lower cost. نفس الشيء اللي انت حكيته انه مع بعض عم تعملهم so to get more profit للشير هولدرز، لكل الاشخاص وللشركه للموظفين to get more money. So I think this is the purpose of CRM and purpose of ERP. And with your strategy what you are mentioned today، يا ريت في ناس كثير بتحضر السيشن and they know that they are missing a lot for not applying simple rules, very simple rules. يعني انت كذا مره صرت انا بحضر الحكي اللي بتحكيه بسام with small rules, small tuition بالطريقه او شوي هيك tuning بالقصص كيف بفكروا they can make a difference. صح؟ يعني فيهم يعملوا small big difference بس بطريقه تفكيرهم. وجهينه هون معنا كمان كانت من رفاعي، انا كنت حابب
اكيد انه كل الموضوع ببلش بفكره.
باي ذا واي
كل هيدا اللي حكيناه ساعه ونص اوريدي كله بيرجع لنقطه انه as a business owner to feel انه without CRM I'm losing money. I'm losing a lot of money و I'm losing my business.
ليك انا بحب اسمعها بطريقه ثانيه with CRM you will make a lot of money. يعني اليوم اكيد losing
ما انت بدك to make more money you need to survive. If you're losing you're draining yourself over time. يعني خليني اعطيك اكزامبل كثير بسيط. تخيل حالك عندك بيوتي صالون، اوكي، كوافير،
يا ريت
كوافير مارك كمان
انا ومارك.
تخيل حالك كوافير صار لك 30 سنه وانت اشطر واحد انت اشطر واحد واحسن واحد واللي بدك اياه، واكثر حدا الناس بتحبك. سكر محلك اليوم انت مثلا ما بعرف فاتح بالاشرفيه، بالكرايسيس ما بقى فيك تدفع اجار وقصص هيك، فليتك للاشرفيه. انت 30 سنه شغل ما عندك ستور داتا لزبوناتك، شو بتعمل؟ رحت فتحت بفردان، رح تفلس بعد شهرين جرانديد. او رح اعطيك اكزامبل ثاني، كل الناس اللي بيشتغلوا بالنايت لايف وبالتورستيك سيكتور وبالريستورانتس، طب اليوم الناس يلي نطوا من انفستمنت لانفستمنت وصلوا على محل فتحوا محلات ما اجى عليها حدا من ورا، شو they didn't keep their data. مين اليوم البيج جروبس in the food and beverage business؟ طلع مين هن جروب وايت، جروب سكاي بار، مايو، اتسترا. مين البيج جروبس اللي they own كذا تشين ريستورانتس؟ بوبس جروب وغيره معروفين صاروا بالاسامي. شو كان الفرق بينهم وبين غيرهم؟ زيت سكيلز، وبتلاقي اوقات نفس المانجر ونفس الويتر اشتغل عندهم كلهم، زيت الناس زيت كل شيء. الوحيد اللي كان فارق هو the way they collected their data. عندهم داتا. شو بقول لك شو يعني داتا بالفود اند بيفرج؟ عنده بي ار. شو عنده بي ار؟ يعني ما هو لسه الناس.
بسام بارت اللي انت قلته في كوافير انا بعرفه started from 4 years ago. بس من اول ما بلش يشتغل في حدا suggested for him انه يحط system to collect data. وبلش كل ما يجي لعنده اول مره انه اذا بدك تحجز اونلاين تعال عنا اول مره، سو بياخذ الانفورميشن منه اول مره. وهلا صار عمل ابلكيشن مع سكرين، صار العالم من بيته بيقول بدي هوم كات اما بدي احجز بالمحل. عنده تقريبا 15 كرسي، وهيدا from 2 years ago بتشوف انه لو لما استعمل هيدي الداتا وكان على طول ان كاستمر سيرفيس على طول عم يظبط، ما قدر يعني. حتى بالكورونا، من بعد الكورونا كل كرسي اجى عامل لها تغليفه وتظبيط وقد ايه هن بيهتموا بالهايجين. and he was able to contact all his clients لانه he every time the first كل كلاينت بيجي لعنده he collects the data من اول مره. so صار عندهم بسايكولوجي انه بدك تقطع ناخذ هالداتا منك وبعدين اللي بدك اياه بنعطيك سيرفيسز بنقدم لك بنظبط لك. وهلا طور to an application just because he collected this data starting from a year and a half. قد ايه هلا عم بتفيد.
في لك اكثر من
I
هيك.
totally understand لين.
في لك اكثر من هيك. وهلا ضويت لي على نقطه لازم زيدها بالهود ال 15 نقطه. It helps with statistics. رح اقول لك شغله. بتعرف اذا you're consulting this guy شو كيف بيقدر يكبر his business بالداتا اللي عنده اياها. بيقدر بكره يفتح سبا او ما بعرف ان شاء الله لو فتح قصص بلاستيك سيرجري هير ريموفل وات ايفر بدك اياه. وايم شور انه من الداتا اللي عنده بيقدر يعمل statistics قبل ما يعمل هذا الانفستمنت ويقدر يعرف اكزاكتلي باول شهر فتح قد ايه رح يكون عنده انكم. بيقدر يسيبها على الأقل.
صح مان. زد
تاتو
the added value ايه زد تاتو وعمل small spa. so 100% اللي انت عم تقوله هو صحيح. he adapted this data to highlight انه for his customer شو عم يقدر يعمل لهم. كان قوام عارف exactly قد ايه حيطلع مصاري.
صح.
so yeah.
Thank you guys. في اطلب منكم بليز بسام اذا فينا ال 15 points نعملهم highlighted bullet points and we can share it. انا رح ابعت اللينك فيسبوك جروب سو هونيك فينا نزيد كل الدوكيومنتس الشيرد points عبالكم تشوفون اكثر. so please join the group. so هيك بيقدر بسام to share us with us the document regarding bullet points هو ال 15 points لأنه صراحة كتير مهمين. Actually thanks for the session. مدام جوهينا لما نجا يوسف إذا في have any questions.
Thank you.
أنا باقي ما عندي مشكلة. إذا في questions I can go on.
هيدا part كتير عندي.
That's why هلا
أنا بس بدي أقول
Yes لما.
Thank you. بدي أقول لبسام يعني كانت it's a very informative session. أكيد الماركتينج يعني ضويت قد إيه أهميته للماركتينج وأنا بعرف قد إيه في companies ما عندهم investment بالماركتينج. بس بدي أرجع لك شيء بترجع كلها ل you go back to the people يعني اللي هو interested بالnumbers once you know how to deal with your numbers. وإذا يعني أنا برجع بقول حتى لو أنت عندك marketing people ولا manager إذا هو ما شايف بعض بالnumbers ما قدران يقول إنه what is it that I can do more شو so بس عن جد it's very interesting so thank you.
Excuse me عندي ريمارك صغيرة. اليوم let's be realistic. يعني أنا كمان قبل ما أفتح my company I was an employee وكمان من بعدها I had employees و I've been leading people وهيك. هيدي الانسنتيف الانيت عند كثير عدد قليل من الناس موجودة. إذا ما كانت driven by an aware owner or director وفهمان حاله شو عم يخسر لما ما يعمل هالاشياء وفهمان شو ممكن يربح and to impose it وتصير ضمن الكي بي ايز تبع الماركتينج وتصير كرايتيريا بالايفالويشن ان كانت by earning a bonus او ان كانت by limiting your progress بالكارير. اذا ما الاونر كان واعي على الموضوع nobody's gonna do it. يعني هاي لنكون واقعيين. اذا ما حس الاونر يعني اذا ما انوجع بجيبته ما راح يحس بالنيل وما راح يفرض مش يفرض بشكل امبوزد. يعني ما راح يعرف على اي اساس هيز دايركتنج هيز ماركتنج ديبارتمنت شو متوقع منهم. يعني ما بيقدر يجي يلومهم اليوم للماركتنج انه عملتوا لي كامبين ما بتسوى. اذا بيفهم بالديتا ما في شيء اسمه كامبين ما بتسوى. في بلاننج غلط. واذا وتيكون عندهم بلاننج صح. طب ما كمان اوكي اليوم اذا طلع واحد معه ماسترز فروم بيست يونيفرسيتي وما عاملين له هاي الفورميشن اللي له علاقه انه اليوم انت شو دورك كماركتينج ان هاندلينج داتا. طب ما في يلومه. يعني ما انا ما طلبتها منه اولا وما حطيتها ضمن البرفورمانس انديكيتورز تبعيته وما لحقته عليها وما حسبته عليها. يعني هيدا دور محوري عند الاونر قبل الماركتينج. لانه هو الستيك هولدر الاساسي.
اوكي صرنا بعتقد خطينا الوقت كثير.
ثانك يو بسام.
ثانك يو بسام على المعلومات
ثانك يو بسام، ثانك يو محمد، وثانك يو سينار.
for your time. سينار والكل.
Thank you. Naja, you have a question, but they are unmuted. If you have a question.
No, أبدا كله واضح. Thank you.
اوكي.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Thank you لكم وإن شاء الله بنشوفكم next session. هيدا الفيسبوك جروب والواتساب جروب وفيكم تحكوني private if you have any questions regarding هيدا السيشن. We're gonna send this recorded session أكيد.
كان في برومو شيء أو
Yes. وكنت بدي أقول إنه نحن you can subscribe for our YouTube actually نحن at this session كنا حابين to gift نعطيكم هاي gift souvenir لإلكم. اللي حابب أكتر يفوت بدومين CRM رح يكون في عنا intro to CRM course. Introduction, it's for free for everyone that attend this session. Actually, it would be a pleasure also to share that you attended this session على اليوتيوب sorry على الفيسبوك account, LinkedIn, Instagram also. نحن كمان عنا account. I have shared with you the account. I will share it again كمان هلا. So please like us. سبسكرايب ومبروك كمان الجفت لكم.
واللي بحب يحكي اكثر مع بسام على to go more further على قصص الماركتينج اكيد كان كوردينيت مع كلكم. معكم سينار رقمه وبسام يعني هو مش الرجل الخفي موجود افيلبل بلبنان.
بسام معنا موجود على الجروب كمان هلا او
كمان.
ثانك يو مار كمان.
اوكي ثانك يو جايز ويعطيكم العافيه وميرسي كثير بسام.
يعطيك العافيه.
يعطيكم العافيه.
ثانك يو.